learning your body, as well as you having fun with your breath. And it's really great that we're outside. And normally I'll have a nice playlist, but we decided being outside, we want to experience everything that's around. So it's going to have you turn your focus inward, but also you can connect with nature and downtown. All right. So we're going to begin in what we call mountain pose. Is that me doing? So Melody, raise your hand, Melody. Melody is going to be doing the demonstration. Can you guys see her? Okay. So, all right. So Melody is going to be doing the demonstration. So you're going to have to turn this side, that side, make sure everybody can see. All right. So we're going to start at the front of your mat in what is called mountain pose. So everyone comes to the front of your mat, and why don't you face each other? Turn hands. Look at that. Look how beautiful you guys are. So mountain pose, I want you to bring your feet together. I want you to stand as upright as possible. Go ahead and reach your shoulders all the way up, and then roll them back, and then bring them down towards your ears and palms facing forward. So this is mountain pose. So mountain pose is the beginning for all standing asanas. I want you to close your eyes for a second. Get your chance to connect with the earth. I want you to feel the earth up under you. I want you to hear all of the sounds that's around. Hard. There's wind blowing. There's ball beating off the bat over there. All of the sounds. So I'm going to stop talking for about 30 to 60 seconds, and I just want you to just focus on everything that you're hearing. While you're here, I want you to breathe in. Things that you are thankful for. Breathe in. First thing I want you to do. The second thing I want you to do is set your intention. What do you hope to accomplish today? The third thing is that if you wish to dedicate your practice, it could be to yourself, it could be to a person, it's an opportunity to set your intention or what you want to dedicate your practice. I've never gotten. Go ahead and flutter your eyes. Go ahead and open your eyes. Because you're doing this right here. Take your weapons back to where you are. The next inhale, I want you to get one big circle. I want you to inhale your arms all the way up. So inhale, bring the arms all the way up over your head. Hold on. And then exhale, bring them to your side. So when you breathe just like that, nice and smooth. You guys look good. Inhale, all the way up. Roll your hands down. One more just like that. Inhale all the way up. This time, keep the arms all the way up. And on exhale, lower the right arm and get a nice side stretch. Nice side stretch. Inhale that right arm all the way up. And then exhale, lower that left arm, get a nice side stretch. Inhale, left arm up. We're going to do one more just like on each side. Exhale, lower that right arm. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lower that left arm. Inhale, left arm up. And on the exhale, we're going to do a nice forward fold. So exhale, come all the way down, bend at the waist, hands all the way down. And then inhale, half lift. Inhale, just come up a little bit. And then exhale, forward fold. We're going to do 3 just like that. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So in your forward fold, do not lock your knees. So bend your knees as much as you need. If you can peek at Melody, you can see Melody knees are bent. So bend the knees again. And forward, and then nice and breathe. Breathe easy, in and out. 2 breaths just like that. Good. All the way up. Nice and slow, nice and slow. All the way up, arm up. And then exhale, bring the hands all the way down. If you come down to the ground, we're going to take a step back. Come down to your knees. All the way down, come down to your knees. Very good. And then we're going to press back into a child's pose. So just press back into a child's pose. Pose and pose. So anytime you practice, if you're practicing here, if you decide to go to a yoga studio, wherever you go, just take yourself into a child's pose. And if you need a break, a few breaths here, child's pose. So staying in this child's pose position, what we're going to do is that we're going to walk the hands over towards the right side. So I'm going to give a demonstration. So we're just going to walk and do a nice stretch on the left side of the body. That's good. Staying low, walk the hands through the center, and then bring it over to the opposite side. And then when you're ready, just bring your hands to the center. We're going to come up to what is called tabletop. So with the tabletop, what I want you to focus on is 2 things. I want you to focus with your shoulders and over your wrists and your hips and over your knees. So just like Melody is, so it looks like a tabletop. So if I was serving dinner, it is dinner time, or do we call it supper? Is supper at 5:30 or dinner? Supper. If I was providing supper, come in tray on top of Melody's back, and this is how flat it is. All right. So let's loosen up the spine a little bit. We're going to get a few cat cows. We're going to use 5 cat cows. They're going to be nice and slow. So on the inhale, I want you to lift your head up. Your butt is lifted. Your belly is lifted. Exhale. We're going to arch the back, so we're going to become an angry cat. Angry cat. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, arch the back. 3 more just like that. Inhale, gaze it up. Exhale, arch the back. 2 more just like that. Inhale, gaze it up. Exhale, arch the back. 1 more just like that. Inhale, gaze it up. Exhale, arch the back. Now come into that nice tabletop. Come into that tabletop. So let's test the balance here just a little bit. It's going to cause for a little core strength. So we're going to do what is called bird dog. So I want you to reach that right arm all the way out. Reach that right arm forward. And now we're going to take that left leg and lift that left leg all the way back. Calls for your core. You got to engage your core. So guys are strong here. Engage the core. You guys looking good. Go ahead and bring your hand and your knee down. And now let's test the balance on the other side. So go ahead and switch arm and switch leg. All right, come back down. So let's try one more on each side. So right arm, left leg. Bring it back down. And left arm, right leg. Now bring it back down. You guys looking good. Now let's get one cat-cow in between. Let's rinse all that out. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, arch the back. And now come to that spine. Come to that tabletop. So lift the knees, and we're going to come into what we call downward facing dog. So lift the knees and come into a downward facing dog. So it's going to look like the upside down. Again, with all of these movements, you don't have to zap these knees out. You want to make sure we protect the knees. So one of the things that used to make me upset when I first started taking yoga class is that we were in downward facing dogs and people always say this is a resting pose. No, it's not. So it used to make me upset, so it'll make you upset. This is a resting pose. One more breath here. I want you to look towards your hands and walk your feet to meet your hands. So you should be in a forward fold. We're going to inhale, half lift, so lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, nice and slow. Arms all the way over your head. And then exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands down to the earth. Inhale, half lift. We're going to take that right leg and bring that right leg all the way back, and then bring that right knee all the way down to the earth. So low body here. Right knee down to the earth. And then inhale, lift it up, slide all the way up, arms up. Palms facing forward. And then we're going to twist the arm and then reach and look up towards the sky. Look how beautiful that sky is. And then we're going to reach the arms all the way back up. We're going to do three just like this. And then exhale, bring the shoulder blades together. Reach up, look at the sky. And then reach the arms all the way back up. One more just like that. Bring the shoulder blades down. And then reach up. Bring the hands down to the earth. Bring the hands down to the earth, and we're going to straighten that front leg. Come to a half split. So, just like this, we're going to straighten the front leg, just like this. Yeah. Whatever leg is up, what leg is up, the right leg. I just, yeah. So straighten that front leg, come into a half split. Just like that. All right. Whatever leg that you're in, that front leg. Okay.
Now you do.
I'll pick a leg. One more breath, just like this. Bring the hands down to the earth, and we're going to lift that left knee up and bring that, whatever knee is down, bring it up to your forward fold. So some of you are on your right leg, some on your left leg. So inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. This is the comedic corner down here. Inhale all the way up, arms over the head. Exhale, hands to the earth. Half lift. So whatever leg you took the last time, take the opposite leg back. So you took the right leg, some to the left. So whatever leg, take the opposite leg, bring the knees down. And then inhale, come all the way up with the arms, and just like we did before, we're gonna do 3, bring the shoulder blades together, bring the shoulder blades together, reach, look for the sky. And then on the inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the shoulders, blades down. Inhale, lift. One more just like that. Bring your shoulder blades down together. And on your inhale, lift. Bring the hands down to the earth. And just like we did before, we're going to do a half split. So whatever leg is leading, just go ahead and straighten that front leg. And just breathe. So it's all about the breath. Whenever you get to a position, I'm going to give you enough time to get there, and I just want you to breathe nice and easy through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. One more breath, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and bend that front knee, lift the knee that's on the earth, bring that foot to meet the front foot. Inhale, half lift. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the side for that mountain pose. So come right to that mountain pose. We started. So get your chest to reset. Into that mountain pose. Go ahead and take your hands and bring them to your waist. The right foot. Guys with me down here? The right foot. We're going to take the right foot and take a giant step back with that right foot. So take a giant step back with the right foot. And the left leg is going to be here. And then we're going to just bend the knee just a little bit. Slide. Bring the arms all the way up. So that back heel should be off the earth. So come on the tiptoes on that back foot. Very good. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the front arms and we're going to hinge forward at the waist and bring the arms all the way back. And then bring them back towards you. Very good. Inhale, come all back to that lunge. So we're going to breathe just like that. So nice and smooth. Bring them down. As the hands come down, I want the hands to rotate, facing up towards the sky. And then inhale, come back. One more, just like that. Hands at the waist forward, come down, palms facing up. And then come all over. Now we're going to transition into a Warriors 2, and the way that transition works is that we're just going to that back heel, we're going to bring it down, we're going to open up the hips and bring the arms parallel to the earth. So that front facing forward. Look at the strong Warriors here. All right, so we're going to do what is called Dancing Warrior. So we're going to do 3 Dancing Warrior. They're going to be on my count, so it's going to be nice and smooth. It's going to be like a dance, right? So we're here, Dancing Warrior. We're going to straighten that front leg, arms up over the head, look towards the palms of your hands, and then exhale, come back to that Warrior 2. Inhale, come up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, come back to that Warrior 2. One more just like that. Inhale, come up. Straighten that leg. Exhale, Warrior 2. Hold here. One breath. That's looking good. Now we're going to reverse the Warrior. So we reverse the Warrior. You stay in the lunge. Bring that right hand down and that left arm up towards the elbow. And I'm going to come to a side angle. So with a side angle, you can either bring that left forearm to that top of that left thigh, and then reach the arms up, or if you want to engage a little bit more core, you can have both arms facing forward. Just engage your core. Now we're going to come right to that reverse. So come right to that reverse. We're standing in lunge the whole time. So come right to that reverse. And then we're going to come back to that side angle. Very good. Come back to that reverse. And now come to that side angle. You guys look good. Now come back to that warrior two. To that warrior two. Now we're going to gently straighten that front leg. So straighten that front leg and come to what we call a triangle. So with a triangle, what I want you to do, I want you to lunge forward with your left hand and then bring the left hand down to that top of your shin. One more breath, just like that. You guys look good. And on the exhale, come back up to that warrior two. Now bring your hands to your waist, and we're just going to take a giant step with that right foot and then come back to your top of your back. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then come all the way up, arms overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands to the side, palms facing forward, coming back to that mountain pose. Back to that mountain pose. You guys look good. So now we're going to do the opposite side. So you took a giant step with what leg? Right, so we took a giant step with the right leg, right? So now we're going to take a giant step with that left leg, right? The one that hurts. So be protective of your knees and everything. So if it hurts, don't listen to anyone. All right, if it hurts, this is what you want to do. All right, so just like melody, we come back to that high lunge. So remember, palms facing up. So remember we have three. What we're going to do is that we're going to hands at the waist, come down, palms facing up, and then inhale, come back up. So we have three just like that. Exhale, hands at the waist, come down. Palms facing up towards the heavens. Inhale, come up. Hey, you got to do it on my pace. There's no rush here. It's a beautiful day. Why are you rushing your life away? Exhale, come down. Arms facing up. I want you to enjoy every moment of this. You only get me one time a year. Inhale, come all the way up. What number was that? Was that number 2? That was 3? Are you sure? All right. So now we're going to transition to that warrior 2. So left leg, arms are parallel. Your gaze is towards your front hand. So I want you to look towards your middle finger like a strong warrior. We're going to war here. Look at the warrior. When the war call hits, I'm calling my Daytona crew. You guys ready? You guys ready? All right, so we have dancing warriors to do, right? We have 3 of them to do. So inhale, come all the way up, straighten out front leg, arms up. Exhale, come back down to that warrior 2. I'm gonna give you ladies some love down here if you don't mind. Oh, good. Inhale, gaze is up, you're good. Come all the way up. Exhale, come back to that warrior 2. One more just like that. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, warrior 2. Now let's reverse the warrior so that left hand goes down, right arm up, look towards the heavens here. And then exhale, come back down to that side angle. So remember that right hand can come on that side if you like. Side angle and then reach. And we're gonna come back to that reverse. So the whole time we're staying in the lunge, so keep that front knee bent. And then come back to that side angle. And then come back to that reverse. Up to your warrior two. You guys looking good. Straighten that front leg. And we're going to extended triangle. So remember, we're going to come forward and then bring that right arm down, that left arm lift. So extended triangle. One more breath, just like that. So inhale, come back to your warrior two. Hands to your waist. And we're just going to bring that left leg to meet the right leg at the top of the mat. All right. Shake it off, shake it off. I hear you talking. All right. See, shake it off. Shake the legs off, shake it off. You guys are great sport. All right. So I heard someone say earlier about tested balance. Is that true? So let's just see how you. All we're going to do in the balance is right there, part of the introduction. So I want you to go home and say, hey, balance. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to walk to the back of your mat. Walk to the back of your mat. All right, so we're going to try a little balance. And what we're going to do, we're going to eventually end up at the front of the mat. So we're going to take small steps. So what you do is that left leg, bring that left leg forward just a little bit. Place it on the earth and then bend forward at the waist and see if you can pick up that right leg. So in order for this to work, you need to look at the ground. Don't look at the motorcycle, don't look at me, don't look at nobody, just look at the ground. Now bring that right leg to meet the left. Bring the right leg to meet the left. Take a small step with that left. Wait, what the favorite foot you doing? Right leg. Right leg. And then make sure you're looking at the ground. And hands at the waist. Left leg is going to beat the right. So we'll do one more each side. Melody, your step is too big. You guys should be at the front of your mat by now. Take that right leg, bring the right leg. Left leg. Left leg, bring the left leg. I was going to get there eventually. Left leg, I'll see if you can pay attention. Left leg. Go ahead and bend forward. And meet the left. Now we're going to take what leg? Right leg. Take the right leg forward. Thank you. And then bend forward. You did what now? That is normal. So she said she's better than one side than the other. So this is what I used to do because I'm right leg, right hand dominant. So my right, I'm more balanced on the right, and then my left I'm not. And so what I started doing when I practice on my own, I start with the left leg now. I start with the leg that I'm not as dominant on. So that way I can get used to being dominant on that leg, and now when I get to the right, because the right leg is always easy. So I start with the one that I have the most problem with. We have that option here in class because I'm doing a great job with just doing it. But if you're practicing your own, just start with the less dominant side first, because that's what I used to do. Okay. So since we're at the front of the mat, let's work on balance some more. So this time, what we're gonna do is gonna take that right leg and see if we can lift that right leg up as much as we can, right? You can bend at the knee here. So try to stay grounded. And what I mean by grounded, try to keep the four corners of your feet planted on the earth. So the 2 points at your heel, and then the 2 points up under your toes, your big toe and your little toe. Try to keep that as balanced as much as possible. You guys doing good. One more breath here. Go ahead and bring that right leg down. Now let's lift the left leg. One more time, I'm just going to say something. I'm a firm believer in that the mind is powerful. If you're in your balance and you say, I'm going to fall, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall. Because the body's going to have to do what the mind is touching. So when you get to the balance, I want you to focus on something. Just stop moving, just calm your mind, and then just lift that right leg. So let's go ahead and lift the leg up. And focus on staying grounded. That's what we're doing. Right leg down. Lift the left leg. Left leg down. Alright, take it off, take it off. Just like this. So I'm going to bring you back down to your mat. So make sure you're on your mat first. Back down on the floor. But we got to do it gracefully. We got to do it gracefully. Gracefully, I got it. Yeah, gracefully, this is your good, do it gracefully. So we're going to start with the mountain pose like we always do. Let's come back. So we're going to inhale arms all the way up, palm of your hand. And then exhale, we got to come forward, fold nice and slow. And inhale. Half lift, exhale, forward fold, and go ahead and step your feet back until you come to your tabletop. So you come back down to your tabletop. All right, and I also heard during the introduction somebody said something about exercise. So, I was cutting out. Okay. So let's work on the core a little bit. We get a little balance, and the balance takes core. So we're going to work on the core. So earlier we introduced the bird dog. So I want you to go back to the bird dog. Right arm lifted and left leg lifted. So engage your core here. So we're going to do some crunches here. So exhale, I want you to bring that knee in to that elbow. So bring the knee into the elbow. And then come back to that bird dog. So it looks like this. So bring the knee into the elbow, crunch the back, arch the back here. And then come back to that bird dog. Oh yeah, you guys doing good. Exhale, bring it in, crunch, extend that. So we're going to do 2 more like that. Exhale, bring the knee in. Come back to that bird dog. 1 more just like that. Knee into the elbow. Come back to that bird dog. Bring that knee down and the right hand down. So let's get 3 cat-cows here. Loosen up everything. So inhale, gaze up. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, arch the back. 1 more just like that. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, arch the back. Now come to that neutral spine. So just like in algebra equations, what you do to one side, you must what? Do to the other side. Look at that. So we're going to bring that left arm out and that right leg. So come to that bird dog on the other side. Nice and strong, engage the core. So we're only doing 5 of these, so that's all. Okay? So exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Find that crunch. And come back out to that bird dog. Knee to elbow. Come back to that bird dog. Knee to elbow for 3.
Do something that you see.
Come to the bird dog. Knee to elbow for 2. Bird dog. Last one, knee to elbow. Bird dog. All right, now come back to that tabletop. 3 cat cows here. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, arch the back. Gazes up. Arch the back. Last one, inhale, gaze up. And then arch the back. Now come to that tabletop, come to that neutral spine. So let's do a few stretches before we conclude a called puppy stretch. So with the puppy stretch, we're going to bring the palms all the way forward like Melody is doing. And then keep your chest, your chin, and your forehead down. And your butt is in the air. So just like you have a little puppy or a cat and you see them doing this little stretch right here. So a few breaths like this. Nice, even. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, just like this. And we're going to slowly pull ourselves all the way forward to a prone position. So just come all the way down. We're laying flat on our stomach. So come all the way down to your stomach. I want you to stack your hands, one hand on top of the other, and bring the to rest on the back of the hand. We call it crocodile pose. So just go ahead and bring the forehead down. Just want you to get adjusted here. So we're going to do a little lower bite. So one breath here, and then we're going to come into the speaks. So on your next inhale, Melody is demonstrating the speaks. So with the speaks, it's similar to part of the direction I gave you on the tabletop. I want you to make sure that your shoulders is above your elbow. And then we're just gonna lift the head and the shoulders up. The lower part of the body stays down. So just like the speaks. So speaks is something that I try to do almost every day. It really helps with the lower back. If you have any lower back issues, this is one of the ways to assist, especially if you have a desk job where you're bending forward all the time. This is one of the things that you can do. You can also do it standing up too, by just standing up and then doing a back bend. So this is really great. So 2 more breaths like this. Now let's come back to that crocodile pose. So go ahead and stack your hands on top of one another and bring your forehead to rest. So in between back bends, make sure you give yourself an opportunity to that spine to recover before you go into the second or third round. So one more breath just like this. And then we're gonna come up for round 2 of the speak. So some of y'all may be more advanced, and if you're more advanced, you need a little bit more, you can always come up to what is called seal. So Melody is demonstrating the seal. And that's just a matter of just straightening the arms out. So make sure with all these movements that you're breathing. Do not hold your breath. The breath is your friend. What you say, warriors? This is the fun corner down here. They're just full of jokes out here. One more breath just like this. And then go ahead and come down into that crocodile pose. It's a big pose. I love crocodile pose. All right, last breath here. Yes, ma'am. Oh, one more time. I got a request for one more time because 3 is the magic number. So let's go ahead and do the Sphinx one more time. So either Sphinx or your seal. So come on up, our walkers. And actually, when I'm doing my private practice, if I'm doing this move, I'll probably do it about 3 or 4 times because the first time I'm still feeling loose, still feeling tight, and then the second time loosen up a little bit more, and then the third time is I'm in that sweet spot. And then when you're ready, just come back down to your crocodile. All right, so I'm going to have you just to turn over to your back. So however elegant or you want to be when you do it. Choice is yours. I'll give you an option. Look at me being generous. Just go ahead and just roll on over. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. So go ahead and bend your knees, bring your knees and chest. Give yourself a big hug. So I always tell my class this when we get to this position, and I'm a firm believer in this, that most of us, we spend all of our days hugging and loving on other people, and we always forget to love and hug on that number one person in your life, and that is you. So each day, I want you to take an opportunity to bring your focus into the most important person in your life, that man, that woman in the mirror, and just tell them how much you appreciate them. Now we're going to do a nice spinal twist. So with the knees together, I want you to go ahead and bring your knees to the right side of the mat. So just have them to drop down to the right side of the mat. If you can keep your shoulders square, that is great. You're doing good. Just a few breaths here. More breaths here. And now on your next inhale, bring your knees to the center and give yourself a hug one more time. Now bring the soles of your feet to the earth. So just like nothing, the soles of the feet to the earth. So just bring the feet down. And before we get into the other side, we're going to do one bridge pose here. So what I want you to do, I want you to feel the earth up under your feet and keep your feet planted and lift your hips up. No magic height here, just whatever works for you. but use the sole of the feet to press your hips up. And then when you're ready, lower your hips to the earth. Keep your feet where they are, but I just want you to rest here just for a couple of breaths. Allow everything to get back to normal. Before you fall asleep, go ahead and bring the knees back into your chest. I see some of you guys getting way too comfortable. Knees into your chest. So keep me honest. So we went to the right side the first time, right? So let's go ahead and bring up to the left side. Or whatever side you didn't do, come to that side. Don't want you to walk out here uneven.
I think everybody missed it. It went over everybody's head. I hate that. I do this all the time. Do you do this in the bed sometimes?
2 more breaths here.
I mean this, what we're doing. Yeah, that's good.
Now go ahead and lift your knees. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Allow everything to snap back. And then our last and final bridge here. So keep the soles of the feet seated to the earth and then lift the hips up. Go ahead and lower your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one more hug here. And bring the soles of the feet back to the earth if this is apart. So before we go into our final resting pose, we're going to do one hip opener. Recline it. So you're in perfect position for you. Take that right leg, bring it across that left side, so just like a figure 4. So those of y'all from the old school like I am, you just watch, wrestling. And you remember that move, the figure 4? Yeah. So that right hand, we're going to take that right hand, we're going to thread it through that opening in your leg. Through the opening of the leg, and it's going to grab that left thigh along with your left hand. So grab behind the leg, and then I want you to lift the leg up off the earth. So great. There you go. So just breathe, nice and easy. All right, go ahead and release. Okay. Now let's switch sides. Let's switch sides. Just like we did before, go ahead. and release. So straighten your legs out. We're going to final resting pose. Now I want you to listen to us because this is really, really important. So in the final resting pose, I want you to be as comfortable as you can. But I want you to be as quiet as you can. I want you to connect with the earth, connect with the sounds. But we're going to do a little exercise before I stop talking. At the beginning of class, I asked you to think of 3 things that you're thankful for. You remember the 3 things? So what we're going to do collectively, we're going to send those things out into the universe. I don't want you to say them out loud. But what I do want you to do is, first of all, I want you to open your mouth and just exhale all of the air out. Just exhale everything. Just close your mouth, and through your nose, I want you to give a nice inhale in, nice and slow on my count. So inhale, 3, 2, 1. That first thing that you are thankful for, I want you to open your mouth, and then in your mind, I want you to send it out to the universe. So just exhale, and whatever that first thing is, send it out into the universe. So let's do the second thing. Inhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth, send it out to the universe. And that third and final, inhale through the nose, open the mouth, and send it out to the universe. Now allow your breath to come to its normal and natural rhythm. Eyes are closed. And just be here. I'm going to stop talking. I'll bring you to when the time is up. Slowly bring it back up to neutral. You can flutter your eyes open and then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position since somebody's already ahead of me here. And go ahead and face forward so you can see the beautiful people in front of you. Out of all the classes that I teach, the beginner's class is probably one of my favorite class because I remember being a beginner and most people think that I still am a beginner. And I just love it because it's just normal people doing normal things. And that's the joy that I really, really like about yoga. So yoga, I said it, I say it again, it's really all about you being you in the space that you're in. Breathe in and move in and allow yourself to be patient with yourself. So no one says you have to touch your toes. No one says you have to do any fancy movements. All you have to do is just breathe and move. That is the art of yoga. And allow yourself to be. You guys are beautiful people. You all are wonderful. I really enjoy you all bringing us here each time. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. Now oh, look at that. Bring, okay. Bring the hands to prayer. Bring her to heart center. Look at me slipping. Go ahead and close your eyes. Bow your head here. So thank you for allowing me to come and be in your presence today. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. And thank you for being a part of my journey. My soul honors your soul. Namaste, yogis.
Namaste.
You repeat my. Very good. Oh, who I need to